Hi sweet people, welcome back to my channel. If you have been here before, if you have not been here before, my name is Heather Sweetman and I am a mama of four. My youngest has quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy, and I am here on YouTube attempting to make the videos that I was searching for when we first started on our special needs journey. And today I'm going to be sharing 5 things that you need to do for yourself as a special needs parent, especially if you are the primary caregiver. So these are not things that I do well. These are things that I am learning to do. None of these things, taking time for myself has never come naturally to me. It is a skill that I am working on, keyword working. Some of us are better at this than others, but I feel like when you are a caregiver, you automatically are sacrificing a part of yourself that you would not have prior, unless you're doing it as an occupation. So, and this is going to be a mixture of practical things, spiritual things. It's, and there's so much more that we can do to help take care of ourselves. And why do we need to take care of ourselves? We need to take care of ourselves so that we can care for the one that God has given us to care for. And I spent 5 years really not doing a whole lot to care for myself. I did do a few things that they were habits that I already had. So I already had established a rhythm of working out. That has been a rhythm in my life for a very long time. Taking care of my body, making sure that it's strong. I already had a rhythm of making my bed. It is a one small thing that takes literally 1 minute of my day, and it makes me feel calm when I enter my room. There might be other stuff around. There may be laundry in the chair piled up that I need to put away, but at least the bed is made and it helps me to feel calm. If my bed is unmade, I don't want to go into my room. I don't want to do anything. But if I take that 1 minute to make my bed, it helps me so much. So, and then at the very end, I'm going to give you the thing that has been my lifeline. So stay to the end. If you are new around here, these are videos that I make in my car while I am driving around taking my daughter various places, mostly therapy. So she is currently at therapy. I just got done donating plasma. I ran over and grabbed a coffee at Panera Bread. Guys, Panera Bread has a subscription, and if you are a person who is on the go a lot and you're constantly buying coffee here and there, I think it's like $12 a month, and it's all the coffee and tea and fountain drinks that you want. And so we have done that for me, and that has been a nice little thing. So I've got to run to the post office. I sell things on eBay. I need to make a video about unique ways you can make money as a special needs parent. Because I have tried a lot of different things. So I'm not going to get into that right now. Tangent. Oh, I don't know if I said this, but my videos are unedited. And I'm sorry for the bumpiness of the car. We live in Chicago, and I don't know where the money goes, but it definitely does not go to paving our roads well. So, yes, my videos are unedited, so this is the real deal. There's no fancy music or cool cuts or edits, but hopefully the company is all right, and hopefully you feel seen and heard as a special needs parent. So time out for just one moment. I am trying to reach 150 subscribers by, what month am I in? I've lost track. Okay, we're in November. I would really love to reach 150 subscribers by Christmas. So if you are not subscribed, would you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you are alerted when my videos come out, and hit the like button, put a comment, throw some video ideas. What are you wanting as a special needs parent, or as a friend of a special needs parent? What kind of content would you find helpful? I would love to hear from you guys. And all of those things tells YouTube that this is valuable content that more people need to see. So please do those things for me. That would mean so much. And thank you to everyone who is watching, who has subscribed. I think I'm up to 74, which is amazing. So excited about that. So, okay, let's get into it. 5 things that you can do to take care of yourself as a special needs parent. And I would say just as a parent, oftentimes we're not taking care of ourselves as parents. So these are very simple. Most of these things are things you probably can do right now or sometime today. So the first one, very simple. These are not in order. First one is go for a walk. Go for a walk. And if you need to take your kids with you, take them. If you are able to, if you have a spouse or older children or a friend who can come, even I'm telling you, even a 10-minute walk, just a walk around the block, is the fresh air, the sunlight, getting out of the house. It just breathes life into us. There is a reason why God gave us nature. And I remember before our youngest was born, before we had special needs in our life, we had four kids, and when our baby was born, okay, you guys, I was told there was a post office right here. Oh, it's here. You guys, I have passed this post office so many times. Oh my gracious. Okay, I'm gonna park and go in a second, but what am I saying to you guys? Okay, so so by the time my 3rd baby was born, we had 3 kids 3 and under, because we're crazy. And yeah, we're crazy. And I would just feel so like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And I would just say to my husband, I gotta go for a walk. I'm just gonna go for a 20-minute walk. And I would go and I would come back and I would feel like a new person. It is unbelievable what a walk can do. So, and I don't know if you're like this, but I really fight doing these things for myself. I'm like, there's so many excuses. Oh, the kid's this, or oh, the kid's that, or oh, my husband needs me. Go for a walk. I need to say that to myself too. Go for more walks. All right. Number 2, this is something I already had done, but I'm grateful for the skill, is make your bed. Everything, when you're a special needs parent, so many things feel out of your control, and making your bed, especially, you get out of the bed, you make the bed, and that little skill gives you, it's something you've accomplished. It's like this sense of accomplishment. It takes, depending on how many pillows you have, we have more pillows, it might take you 2 minutes, and it allows you to come into your room and not be faced with a giant thing that you have to do. Giant in the fact that a bed is large, right? Not that the task takes very long, but it just gets your day started right. And again, no need to take these, if you want to do them, great. These are the things that have helped me, and I've seen them help other people as well. So taking a walk, make your bed, laugh, find something to laugh about. Laughter is such good medicine. During COVID 2020, when everything was locked down and everything was awful, we listened to so much comedy. And it was such good medicine. We listened to, and if you want to listen to your kids, our kids were little, not super little, but little enough that we really wanted to protect them from, I feel like comedians, they always push the boundaries, right? So we were looking for family friendly. So Nate Bargatze, probably not saying his name correctly. My kids always correct me. Nate Bargatze is hilarious, family friendly. Brian Regan is another one, absolutely hilarious, family friendly. Jim Gaffigan, mostly family friendly. I feel like his more recent stuff is less family friendly, but stuff from like 2020 and before is definitely hilarious. And if you have a large family, his family jokes about having lots of kids are the best. So, is there anybody else? Funny movies, getting together with friends who make you laugh. Laughter is such good medicine. I think life, taking care of someone who you love and you're concerned about, and just that constant pressure of the things that they need, the places they need to go. Especially if they're a person like my daughter, who she literally cannot do anything for herself. Well, mostly, 99.9%, she needs somebody's help. So there's just this pressure of always being on. And laughter it's good for your soul. It's good for your marriage. It's good for your family. So find ways to laugh. Fourthly, I'm trying to think through my checklist. Since I'm driving, I don't have paper notes. What was my fourth one was make time for friends. Whether it's, hey, and I would say the caveat with this is I want to recognize that maintaining friendships as a special needs parent is very challenging. Your time is stretched, and probably even more than time being stretched, at least for me. I mean, my time is stretched. But also, there's just your mind is so tired all the time from constantly thinking about the next thing that has to be done, or, the giant to-do list. I don't know about you, but if you're a special needs parent, I know that my to-do list is never ending. And I know that's true of life, right? But this to-do list is specifically tied to a person. And so there's a different type of pressure with this to-do list, because the to-do list kind of helps support them if you get those things done, and it helps make things happen. And so I get that friendships can be hard, not that you don't want them, but that you are tired and that your mind is tired. So I don't say this like, oh, just go hang out with your friends. I think if you have one friend who you could just have coffee with, have a Zoom call with, maybe your special needs situation is that you actually can't leave the house, FaceTime them, Zoom them. And I know it's hard. And especially if you have isolated yourself, I think there's definitely been seasons where I've isolated myself. And if you have isolated yourself, I just want to encourage you to reach out, text that person, just acknowledge it. Hey, I know I've been MIA and I'm really sorry, and maybe offer an explanation. You don't have to offer an explanation, but we were built, God wired us to be in community, and even if it's just one person, and it doesn't have to be, sometimes we think friend, we think people outside of our family. If you are close with your family, get together with your family. Whoever is going to be life-giving to you, and if you don't have that, if you don't have a person who's just easy to be with, I would just ask God to bring a person like that into your life, and I believe He'll bring it for you. And then fifthly, and most importantly, is make time to be in God's Word. I cannot tell you how vitally important it is to be in the Bible, in the Word of God. His words are powerful and life-giving, and they lift our perspectives to Him, and they are, the older I get, the more I realize how compassionate God's words are. A friend sent me something today, and it was all about how Jesus wept at, well, it was about the story of, if you're not familiar with the Bible, Jesus, one of his nearest and dearest friends was a man named Lazarus who passed away, and Jesus healed all kinds of people, and he didn't come when Lazarus was sick. And so when he arrived 3 days after Lazarus was passed, one of Lazarus's sisters was very angry, and she let him know. And he didn't correct her. This is what this little thing was talking about that my friend sent me from Jenny Allen. His friend Jesus didn't correct her. He just comforted her. And then the other sister wept, and Jesus joined her. I mean, I'll never forget, because I used to believe that sadness was wrong somehow. And I will never forget, I had, it's like Bible trivia. What's the shortest verse in the Bible? Jesus wept. And one day it just hit me that Jesus, the Son of God, who could do anything, he wept. He felt deep, deep sadness for his friend who passed away, even though he knew he was going to raise him from the dead. But still he was in that moment. And so there is just my favorite, if you don't take anything else away from this, write this verse down and put it somewhere you can see it. Psalms 34:18 says, God is close to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Put that somewhere where you can see it. And maybe you're not brokenhearted today. Maybe you don't feel crushed in your spirit. But I know for me, in those early first 5-7 years of our diagnosis, I felt the weight of this drastic change in our lives and how much it impacted me and how much it changed our lives. Did I just say that? So that one verse was a lifeline to me. And some days it didn't feel like it was happening. Some days it didn't feel like God was saving me or that he was close to me, but I could hold on to those words and know that they were true and good. So yeah, that's all I have for right now. I'm sure I have more things that have been helpful to me. And again, I want to, like I said in the beginning, I know these things don't come easy. I know you have a million other things that you can do, need to do, should do. But I challenge you to do one of these things today. Whether you're a special needs parent or just a parent, do one of these things today. It is good for your soul. It is good for your heart, mind, and body. And ultimately, that makes you be able to be more present with your children, more present with your spouse, more present with your family, the people who you're interacting with. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate you. I'll see you next time.